welcome to another fantastic episode of Homegrown with myself, Bongali Drama, right here on CTVSA, your home of children aspiration and inspirations as well. Now, this episode, folks, is proudly sponsored by Profon Conference Center in Colette Drive, where we believe that your business is our first priority. Now, joining me today on the episode is Nicolene Marks, who is an office manager at the Department of Philosophy. Welcome to Homegrown, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, first and foremost, tell us about, your journey growing up as a child.
I'm originally from East London in the Eastern Cape, from number 9 of 10 children.
Wow.
We were quite a big family. Did my schooling, primary as well as high school in the Eastern Cape, and then came to Johannesburg afterwards. I studied at UJ for a few years, teaching, never completed, but immediately after that I started working at different educational institutes.
Nice. And tell me about your dream job. Growing up, we all have like a dream job, something we've always wanted to do. I want to be a doctor, I want to be a cop, I want to be whatever. And what was your dream job?
My dream job, look with us in those years, was becoming a teacher.
Yeah.
That was the thing to do. So I was always planning on doing that, but unfortunately it never materialized. I never even knew that I was going to be in the seat where I'm at today, because those years we were not allowed to be in the office as an office manager. Yes.
Interesting. But then, along the way, then what happened? Was it because maybe, growing up, there was no financial, stability back home, or what was the reason behind you not, fulfilling your dream?
No, that was totally my decisions. Growing up, my dad was very strict on education all the time. So he was the only breadwinner. And it was, I can't recall that it was difficult, but in the olden days, everything happened in the bedroom. Mom and dad discussed in the bedroom.
Yes.
As long, he was always just saying, you don't have to know anything, you just need to go to school.
Yeah.
You just need to go study. So I got the opportunity, and unfortunately I did not, make use of it.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, a few hectic decisions in my life, early in my life, and I never completed my studies.
All right. But then with that, right, with a lot of children growing up now, what do you have to say to them that maybe, that are beating themselves up with, opportunities they might have missed?
Yes.
What do you have to say to them?
It's so difficult speaking to the generation of today. Life is hard for them, actually. When I grew up, there wasn't stress or the depression issue that's taking over our youth, or all of that. I would just tell them, if you have the opportunity, it's all about timing. If you have the opportunity at that time to study, finish your studies. You have to, there's nothing else. You need to get educated. And that's it.
Thank you so much for that, actually. Quite profound. And now tell us, the office manager, what is your job title, your job description rather, of it? What's, an office manager?
Office manager, I'm the first point of contact. So I deal with students, I deal with the tutors, I deal with the departmental staff. My line manager will be the head of department, so I have to do some diary management. I have to do some events planning, a lot of events planning. Be in contact with the different universities, the different philosophy departments at the different universities. Be the contact person, be available, and try to be involved with the students, encourage them, help them with whatever you can. It's not every day is the same. Every day has got a
new journey, new opportunity,
yes.
New struggle. So, so when the children come and, they come to you, obviously, and you have to deal with them on a daily basis.
Yes.
What type of kids you come across on a daily?
You get different personalities. You get a student, the entitled student that comes in, and whether you're busy with something or not, it's like, ma'am, I need this. No greed, no whatever. But that's some of our cultures is that's just how it is. And then you have to actually find a student, the needy student, that you have to call into your office, make comfortable, trying to find out what is wrong. Not everybody wants to talk about not having money, not having food, not having,
That's very true.
Yes, so we do also have now the feeding, I'll call it a feeding scheme, but lack of a better word, at the department, where they come to me, but I know their time. It's normally late afternoon when there's nobody there, and they just want to quickly grab and go. So I have it there ready for them, and then they just, so you get to know all these different personalities. Then you get the clever student. Oh my word, they drama.
Oh wow.
Yes, yeah. But it's an interesting job.
Oh, that's amazing. And you look, like you are actually, fulfilling your purpose. Even when you speak about it, And does it do that to you? Does it, fulfill you that much?
It does. It does. I'm making a difference. I know I'm making a difference in students' lives. I've been doing it for the past 20 years, and I've learned quite a lot, from them as well, and I've given back to them. So I just love being with students. So that's
great. That's amazing. It's amazing when you find your purpose and you go with it. Now, you're also a board member of the Dorado Park Family Crisis Center, right? And tell us more about the center.
Okay, that's a victim empowerment center in Dorado Park. We based at the police station. We've been there since the late 80s rather. We deal with abused women, children, men. We offer different, in collaboration with the social services, we offer workshops on coping mechanisms, on the drug abuse, on, all the baddies of life. That's what we help people deal with it.
That is scary.
It's very scary, there's people knocking at office 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, and although we want to, we can't always be available for them. We can't.
Because that's not what the department also is about, You can't, wake people up at 1 a.m. and wanting, help because, not everyone is at the office at that time.
Yeah, our society needs us, but unfortunately we cannot give them that help.
And is the same thing happening at the Khayelitsha Center?
Khayelitsha Care Center is it's for our AIDS infected, affected kids, all our vulnerable children. That is now I'll say it's a feeding scheme as well, but it's also a caring scheme. So we pick up kids at like 11 different schools in Dorado Park and surrounding areas. In the afternoons, pick up children after school, take them to the center, feed them. We help them with their homework, and then also there we have, because we do have social worker. The social worker will then do different programs for them if necessary, maybe call parents. We actually we want to just see to their wellness. Yes.
That is stunning. Now, talking about wanting to see with their wellness, what is your main objective with the two centers?
I'll say Dorado Park Family Crisis is more the mother body, because that has been around forever, and that is where we saw, because of all the issues that comes in, the queries that comes in. You know what? We actually don't have a system in place for these poor kids, for the child-headed homes, because there's a lot of those, and some of those kids are currently in primary school at our Khayelitsha Care Center afternoons. So maybe that's their only meal for the day, But the care as well. We have like the social worker for the counseling. We have someone on call for, a doctor on call for, for illnesses or for injuries or for all of that. We are trying to make a difference in your life.
And who is supporting, these centers? Is it the government? Is it public companies?
We do get from social services. We do get. Then we all it's sport this with the sports social services and the sports department.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lotto is also now come on board and they're also helping us with money.
That's great.
But it's so difficult to get funding. It's just so difficult.
And what can we do, to change that? What can we do to try and, speak to someone out there who's going to try and help these centers to get, a little bit of funding so that, they can be able to function, because there's operational, stuff that needs to be paid, there's stuff that needs to happen, and all of that.
Yes, I mean, there's a lot of things. There's stationery, there's bills to be paid, there's food to buy. I mean, this is a feeding scheme. You have to have food, proper food for the kids. Nourishing food for them. I would say, because we have done it in the past, the rest of the board members are all principals of schools, some of the schools that we service. We have in the past asked different companies to come to our centers to see what we are all about. The thing is, with the funding, some people are very wasteful, and they have some companies have experience of funding people that's not using the money for the children. So that's a major hiccup at the moment. All we can do is make an appointment with them, come see our children, come see what we're trying to do, But I don't know. Other than that, it's just hard work.
Sure. Wish you all the best. I'm hoping that, someone's listening out there and they'll try and help out. What are some of your challenges, Mrs. Marks, that you have, growing up, faced, and how did you try and deal with those challenges?
I had a lot of different challenges. One of them was physically, I was born with a clubfoot, so I had a lot of teasing going on.
Clubfoot?
Yes.
What is a clubfoot?
A clubfoot is when your foot is not formed correctly.
Okay.
So it's round like a club, like a golf club.
Okay.
So it's not. So then they had to do all these different operations. I think I was at about, it's standard 4 I was when they discharged me from hospital. I mean, I had to go regularly. The shoes that you wear, the funny shoes, because you need to accommodate your foot. So a lot of teasing, a lot of tears. I had a lot of challenges when I was younger. But one thing I can say, education, I was really good at. And I always used to help children that's not good at it, because I know how it feels to be bullied. I was bullied every day.
Because of the clubfoot?
Yes. Children don't understand. They're not doing it on purpose. They're just always.
They just, always want to have fun.
Like things like physical science. Because, and it's like, oh no, but you can't come with us because you can't run.
And they start laughing. But those are children. Those are kids. That's what kids do. That's very true. Yeah. Oh my.
Yes.
Shucks.
Yeah,
but how did you, was able to at least to try and overcome that challenge?
I don't even know how or when, but at some stage I just did not take, I don't even hear them anymore.
Yeah.
The one thing that I did was at some stage ask the doctors or nurses to come to the school to explain to them about the different illnesses, right? And specifically also about the clubfoot, right? And they did that, and that made a huge difference in some of the kids. I was one of the kids that I wasn't depressed.
Okay.
But there were kids, because if I was going into that mode of, oh shame,
yeah.
I always, and that's one thing that my father always told us. There's no such thing. You have to fight. Look, depression is real. It's real, it's there. But in our days when we grew up, it was a no-go. Don't talk to me about it. What does it mean? What is stress? What is that, So I had to be a hard cookie. I had to play the game rough.
And it helped you out, I guess.
Yes, and sometimes if if they carry on too much, you know, those big shoes, I kick them.
Oh no, oh no. But I mean, what do you have to say then, you know, without including maybe trying to fight them back? What do you have to say to, you know, yes, like a child that's growing up that's watching CTVSA today and they're being bullied, or a parent that's watching, on, you know, how to find out if maybe your child is being bullied and how to deal with that?
Listen to your child.
Mm.
Listen to your child. See the child's daily activities, if it's changing. If the child becomes quiet, if the child sticks more to themselves, listen to your child. Even if that child is not saying a word, that child is screaming, help me. So
Wow.
it all starts with that parent aspect.
Yeah, that is amazing. Actually, it all starts with the parents, right? All right, folks, don't forget that this episode is actually being proudly sponsored by the Profon Conference Center, rather, that is at Colette Drive, where we believe that your business is our very first priority. Now, Mrs. Marks, tell me, do you have any ideas of changing your career path?
At this stage, no. I was
Yeah.
just laughing earlier when someone asked me, and I said, no. I am still becoming the senior administrator of the university.
Oh, wow.
So that's where I'm going.
That's where you're going.
That's where.
Oh, is it for the University of Johannesburg?
Wherever. If
That's
it's-
amazing.
If a position comes open,
Yeah.
I will apply. I'm confident that I will.
Amazing. That is so stunning. And now, just one more before we wrap up. Just want to find out from you, you know, if anyone who's out there that probably wants to be an office manager, what are some of the do's and don'ts?
The duals is, again, education. Educate yourself at all times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've got this saying, oh, that's not in my job description. Oh, no, do that. Go the extra mile. It's somehow, somewhere along the line, is going to pay off. Work hard. You can't get anything without work hard.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us watching Homegrown. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much. I've learned a lot from you, and I hope you've also learned a lot as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alrighty, folks, that was another episode of Homegrown with myself, Bongani Drama, right on CTVSA, your home of children, aspiration, and inspirations. Folks, this episode was proudly sponsored by the Profon Conference Center right here at Colette Drive, where we believe that your business is our first priority. Don't forget you can find us on all our social media platforms, on Twitter, CTV South Africa, on Facebook, CTVSA, on Instagram, CTVSA as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is CTVSA, to find out of our next episode. Until then, have an amazing one. Bye-bye.